Okay, we're going to be absolutely disgusting here. And hope he doesn't have a big spell, but look at this lineup. Look at this lineup. Oh gosh. Oh, look at the damage. We just took so much of his tower. Wow, I feel kind of dirty after that. But what is up, gamers? It's Durkee here, and today we're going to be using arguably the most skillful deck in all of Clash Royale. Notice how I didn't say the best deck, because it's probably not. In fact, it's kind of hard to use, but RemiEli is number 2 and number 3 in the world with this deck right here. Whenever you're running a deck where your sole source of damage is coming from Minor Chip and a Magic Archer Tornado lineup, it's really hard. Chop that in with the fact that this deck does not have a big spell. This deck is not for the faint of heart. If you want to challenge yourself and grow as a player and use a deck that the number 2 player in the world is using, then you gotta give this deck a try. There is something so satisfying about pulling off like a really high level defense with a Wall Breaker Kite or a Magic Archer Tornado lineup that you just don't get with other decks. So I'm gonna be showing you today how to play this deck and proof that it is still viable in today's meta. But don't take my word for it, because as we know, talk is cheap. We're gonna hop into some matches right now, and I'm gonna try to make my boy RemiEli proud. Alright, into our first match of the video, and I'm not gonna front. I'm a little nervous to use this deck. It is good. Like it's a very strong deck, but like I said in the intro, it's not super easy to use. It's difficult to use. I think the real conundrum with this deck is, you know, your main spell is a tornado. You know how easy it is to mess up a tornado? It's very easy. Okay, we're just gonna go log over here. Let this Magic Archer do its thing. I think I'm just not going to overprotect it and just go for a low bomb tower. So I think where most people get into trouble is they're too aggressive with their tornadoes, you know what I mean? Like they're just almost like wasteful in a sense. And I'm not going to lie, I thought that was my fault. I thought that the bomb tower was going to pull in the Musketeer, but obviously that was a mistake. Ideally, the bomb tower is going to full KO out of the Musketeer, but that's okay. We're just going to let it go. And like I said, I have confidence in myself and in my abilities to where I think that I can bring this match back. Plus, the matchup looks pretty decent. Okay, we're going to go for a King Tower activation here. You can actually do this to activate the King Tower, and the barrel will pop, and it'll go to both sides. And we're going to go in with Wall Breakers here because he's going to go Recruits. Okay. So, decent King Tower activation, good log by my opponent. We can just go for a low Magic Archer. I think another mistake I see people make a lot is they go for Magic Archers like too high. And the whole thing about the Magic Archer is he's a bit of a glass cannon, right? Like he doesn't have a lot of HP. You want to play him low, you want to protect him, you want to get as much value out of him as possible. So, very, very bad start, not gonna lie. But like I said, I think I can bring this back. The defense that this deck can pull off is elite. Let's get this miner down. Come on. And not in time, unfortunately. We're just going to tornado this to the middle, and we shouldn't take any damage because we have the King Tower activated. So W King Tower activation. I'm going to save my Valkyrie for the recruit. So I'm going to go like this. Hopefully he recruits in the back because I just used my log. Okay. We're just going to set up a preemptive bomb tower here. We can always get back to another one. 2, 1. We're going to go Valkyrie low, and I know this is aggressive, but I'll take this 2 shots with this Magic Archer. If he goes Recruits, we can go for a NATO as well. And indeed he does, so we're going to do Old Reliable. We're going to go Miner here, Evo Skeletons, and we can just log over on that side once this barrel pops. Let's go like this. Beautiful, beautiful. And you can see we're slowly inching our way back into this match, which is kind of the most satisfying part, is that like if you're playing this deck and you're playing at your peak, it's very, very good for you. Okay. Okay. We're just going to set up a bomb tower here. Not my best Magic Archer. We're going to go like this. Skeletons pull everything in. Log takes care of all of that. Okay, Magic Archer in the corner. You want to make sure you spread out your Magic Archers from your bomb tower. Tornado everything in to the middle, and look at that, 0 damage taken. Wall Breakers going in front of the Magic Archer. And if I'm my opponent right now, I'm a little nervous. Okay, this will pull back the guards, hopefully. Nearly. I was trying to get a lineup, but he goes for the Musk. That's fine. We're just going to log this and then go for Skeleton Surround. Okay. I'm going to go for low Marcher here. I think it's fine. Valkyrie will pull back the barrel a little bit. Nice, really bad log, and just like that, he's in trouble. He doesn't have anything really that can stop this. I'm going to go for a pre-log because he has to play something that gives me log value. And just like that, we brought the match back. GG's to that guy. I told you we had a good matchup. We had to get warmed up a little bit, so take that as my learning curve game. We'll see you in the next match. All right, up here against Christian. And if you've ever watched someone who's like really good with this deck, like I'm sure I'm decent, but who's really good with this deck, it just looks like they're never going to lose. I can't describe it. We're going to go wall breakers here because it will threaten a little bit of damage on the tower. It should threaten one shot. He goes skeletons. We're going to go skeletons as well over here. Okay. I didn't really know what to play. I didn't want to waste my Valkyrie before like I knew what his deck was. We're just going to tornado this up, take care of it. Maybe get one little minor shot onto it, maybe two. Okay, we don't have our NATO, so we can't activate King Tower. Looks like he's running some form of bait variation, so we should be fine here. Okay. Usually this deck doesn't run a building. It usually just runs like a bunch of spam units. So like that wall breaker behind the Valkyrie is going to be a really good play. We can just go skeletons here. And in the future, I could maybe go for some Magic Archer lineups onto the cannon, but I'm not going to go for that right now. We're just going to do this and activate King Tower. He didn't play it in the safe spot, so... Come on, King Tower, help us out. Unfortunately, the cannon cart was tanking for it, but we evened up the damage. I'm going to eat that because this is really going to be a one-tower game, especially when you play against a bait deck. They don't really want to go to a two-tower game most of the time. Okay. I'm going to go for a well-timed Valkyrie. Yeah, maybe not the best timing. Oh! Yeah, not the best timed Valkyrie, but it'll do. Okay, he'll probably be ready for the wall breakers. I'm going to do it again and maybe try and get like a Magic Archer lineup, depending on what he plays. Oh, interesting. Okay, he goes for the Goblin Curse. Okay, I have an idea. I'm going to go Magic Archer and then Miner to keep the cannon cart in place and tornado everything back. Oh, I just messed up the direction of that tornado, but that ended up working okay. We actually got a good amount of damage. So we're just going to take a chill pill. This is suspicious bushes are just like annoying. I'm not trying to waste my bomb tower on them. So we're going to go Evo Skeletons instead. They're going to do a great job on defense. Valkyrie like this. And then I'm going to go Marcher to get a lineup. One shot on this cannon. Beautiful, and he still has to defend that. Okay. Bang, bang, and just like that, this is probably going to be GG's. Nice. Pretty bad Evo Skeletons. I see what he was trying to do, but the Magic Archer does like a hint of splash damage. Okay, now I will go for the Bomb Tower because it's going to help out against the Cannon Cart. We're going to go Log Tornado this up. Just like that. Solid defense all around. Very satisfied with that defense. Okay, he might go for like a cheesy Goblin Curse or something, so I'm going to go Valkyrie and then just go Bomb Tower here. Very controlled on defense, not panicking. He already used his Evo Barrel, so there's not a ton that he can do here. He'd have to go for like some crazy Evo Barrel cheese. So solid fundamentals there. Did we play it perfectly? No. Did we play good enough to win? Absolutely. We're just going to go Skeletons here. Magic Archer is going to clean everything up and log on his counter push. So very controlled and well-earned win there. We'll see you in our next game. All right, in our next match here against Matthias. And I think I briefly mentioned this in one of the last games, but I think the biggest thing that I see people struggle with is getting value out of like their tornado or just their splash cards in general. Oh, can I activate King Tower here? I was so close. We tried. It was worth the effort. But yeah, like you have a lot of cards in this deck that do splash. You have the Bomb Tower, you have the Valkyrie, the Tornado, and even the Log. And so if you're not getting value out of the splash and the lineups, you're just not going to win. You're not going to have a good time. Okay. He went in there like that because I didn't have Tornado in cycle, so I couldn't activate King Tower. We're just going to go Miner in front here, just to make this a little trickier than maybe it would have been. Okay, pretty weird play by my opponent. I'm not going to act like I understand what he just did. Okay, nice. He does that. I'm tempted to activate King Tower here for only 2 elixir. I think it's actually worth it, or for 3 elixir, excuse me. So we're going to go like this, and we're going to go Skeletons here. And it should walk towards the King Tower. Okay, lovely, it didn't. But so we're going to have to spend a Tornado, but that's okay. It's still worth it. We still spent less than the entire Mega Knight, so. My thought process was that it would one-shot the Wall Breakers, but because it didn't one-shot it, it kind of messed it up. Okay, let's go like this. I'll probably play like Goblins on it or something. We're going to go Magic Archer here. Just go whoop, get one shot on the tower, and we're going to support this with Wall Breakers. Beautiful. We can't afford a Mega Knight. All he can afford is a Goblin Gang, so that was like a decent play, knowing that he didn't have enough elixir and cycle to like plop a Mega Knight on everything. He goes for a zap. Okay. We're just going to cycle a Log. He doesn't have his spam cards in cycle. All he can really do is go for like a Skeleton Barrel or something like that. We're going to preemptively Bomb Tower, just in case he goes for a Skeleton Barrel. If he goes like Mega Knight in the back, it's not a big deal. Okay. I will do this. He doesn't have a Zap in cycle or anything cheap like that. All he has is a Mega Knight. So because of that, I'm going to go Miner in the back. and then wait to see if he plops down like a Mega Knight. Okay, he does. So he still needs to spend on those Evo Skeletons. We're going to turn... I'm not going to spend anything. I don't think I have to. Yeah, Evo Skeleton's getting a lot of work. Let's just set up a defense here. Okay, okay. Very good. Very good. We're going to go like this. Tornado everything back. Getting really good value out of that Tornado. And you can see how much splash we're getting with our Bomb Tower, with our Valkyrie. And he has nothing to take care of the Magic Archer other than a Miner. So as long as we're protecting the Marcher, we're going to be A-okay. I'm going to set up a second Marcher as well. He just wasted a Zap. I don't even need to go in for Wall Breakers. Log to take care of that. Valkyrie, and once again protecting my Marcher. He goes for a Miner, not on the Marcher, so he's not going to be able to break through here. Just going to go for one final Tornado, and easy defense there against a Mega Knight player. He definitely made some questionable plays, but what else would you expect from someone running Mega Knight? So GG's to Matthias. We'll hold that W, and I'll see you in the next game. Up here against Jan. Also, something that I want to talk about is 2v2 ladders coming to Clash Royale next season. I made a video about it, or maybe not a video, but I made a short about it. So definitely check that out. 2v2 competitive ladders coming. That's crazy. Never thought that I would see the day, but here we are. Okay, I'm just going to play it safe. I don't think that's a great lineup on the E-Wiz, so I'm just going to go Marcher in the back. Find out what their big spell is, because like I said, it's fragile, it's a glass cannon. They usually, a lot of times will play their spell on it. That's going to go to the wrong lane, so we're going to go Wall Breakers, and then you can actually activate King Tower off of this, but I think I'm just going to go Valkyrie. Okay, and Bomb Tower here. Okay, so it looks like he's probably playing like Pekka Ram Rider, like everyone and their mothers is playing Pekka Ram Rider this season. So really excited to show you this matchup. I guess it might not be Pekka, but Ram Rider Goblin Giant is also possible. We'll see. There she blows, everyone's favorite card. Okay, let's go Magic Archer early. We need to start DPSing this down early because we don't have a building in cycle. And you'll notice I play it off to the side. Yeah, he does go for the poison. No surprise. I'm going to NATO it back like off of my tower, because I don't want him to like get value if he pops the ability, and we're just going to log that away. So good to know that his big spell is a Tornado, Goblin Cage. Kind of looks like it might be Graveyard. I think he might be rocking with the Graveyard deck. Pekka Graveyard is possible. We're going to do this. Okay. I was thinking of going for a Magic Archer lineup, but I think it's a risky play. I'm going to go Bomb Tower here. He didn't predict it though. We'll see. If he goes Ram Rider, we're definitely going to go... Okay, we're going to do this. Nice. Glad that we did. Tornado this all back. Forward to the Bomb Tower. Wall Breakers just to protect the integrity of our Bomb Tower. I don't really need the Wall Breakers otherwise, so we're going to be okay. He gets a poison, but it's really not the end of the world. The more important thing is that the Pekka didn't connect to our tower. He also ate a lot of damage on the right, so we're kind of set up to go opposite lane, which is okay. And I'm just going to keep going for chippy miners here. We're going to go like that. I'll probably drop an E-Wiz on it, so we're going to go Skeletons here. Okay. Set up a defense, and I'm going to be cheeky with this because he spent the E-Wiz. Let's go like this and kind of predict that he's going to play something else. Yeah, he plays a Pekka, so we get rid of the Doctor, which is like pretty huge. Damn near get rid of the Doctor, I should say. Okay, we're going to go like this to pull everything over, and that should pull the Ram Rider, and we're going to go for an even lower Bomb Tower. I thought that was going to pull it towards the tower, but it doesn't. Tornado everything away, and we're going to go for a Wall Breaker Kite, kind of like pull this away. Man's rolling his eyes, but he's playing Pekka. Okay, okay. I get you, bro. I get it. Okay. I'm going to go like this. Okay. Wasn't expecting him to log. Magic Archer, try and get a lineup here. We got 2 Magic Archer downs. Bro's got to do something. Good luck. Okay, bro's not having fun. Bro's not having fun. Okay, fair. Fair. Let's go like this. And low Valkyrie here to help out with this Ram Rider. And he's going to get like a little charge onto our tower, I think, or at least something close. Magic Archer far away, so he can't get an easy poison. We need to DPS this down. Okay. I'm going to Tornado this like back, in a sense, to keep it off of our tower. Okay. And this is the matchup that everyone wants to see, right? Like, how do you do against Pekka? How do you play against boosted Pekka players? You know, all that. And it's a good question. We're going to go like this, pull back. But you're kind of seeing it in action. We're fine. So far, so good. Let's see what he spends. I want to get him spending in this lane more than anything. Okay. And he does. And he does spend in this lane. Valkyrie to pull this back. Pull that in. Okay, beautiful. He just goes for a naked tornado. I don't know if I agree, per se. Okay, we're going to do this. Okay, he can't really break through with just a poison. That's the nice thing. Marcher here is going to get a nice lineup. Nice, and it's going to hit the Ewis as well when the Ewis starts walking. Okay, we're back at it with the pressure. You can just, like, pressure so hard on this. Again, he can't break through with just a poison. I thought my Marcher lived, but she didn't. Okay, fair enough. My man said good luck. Don't know if I need it. That was really weird, and I feel like bad Pekka, in my opinion. Okay, let's go like this. We're going to go Evo Skeletons early. Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to go Tornado. Start cycling Tornado logs onto the tower, and we're going to get a Marcher lineup onto this Pekka, hopefully. And come on, give me something. Give me something. Tornado. And we're going to say good luck because he said good luck to us. So that is how you play against Pekka. Was it perfect? No. Again, solid fundamentals on defense. We edged out a win. We'll hold it and see you in the next game. All right, up here against this player. And in terms of starting plays, I usually like to talk about starting plays. Any of your 2 Elixir cards are good. Miner's good. If you go Miner, you might want to play it in the safe spot. He just wasted his Ice Spirit, so just going to cycle that. Barbaro came down a little too late, which is huge for us. We're going to get a nice wall breaker connection. Okay. Barbaro decks usually run NATO, so I'm going to play Miner over here, so it's awkward to activate King Tower. Okay, maybe 2.6, but 2.6 doesn't usually run Barbaro. We're going to do this. We're going to get a really nice lineup. And I don't want to overspend on that, but he fed that lineup. Ooh, a little bit of a flub. Okay. Big bit of a flub, actually. Okay. Wow, this deck is so good at just, like, when people make mistakes that you're able to just, like, punish them. Okay, once this runs out, we're actually just going to go in for wall breakers. Valkyrie's going to tank for everything. Shoutouts to Valkyrie. He's going to pull off the kite, but he's going to say he needs to spend more. Pretty good defense. And I'm liking this matchup. It actually looks like it's a Balloon Cycle deck. So if that's the case, we're going to have really good defense against Balloon. Arguably like a hard counter against Balloon Cycle, in my opinion. It's just like so difficult for them to break through the Bomb Tower and the Tornado and Magic Archer. So if you don't like playing against Balloon, and they don't have a big spell usually, all they have is like a Bar Barrel or like a Miner. And he's overspending like heck to defend the Magic Archer. But like, why? He didn't need to do that. Like, that was so aggressive, so needlessly aggressive and so bad. You can tell he's kind of playing on tilt. He doesn't have a bomb tower. It's like, well, we're going to do this. He can't stop this. All he can really do is go for like a snowball or something. Yeah. Okay. I actually didn't think he had bomb tower in cycle. I guess I didn't track his cycle properly, but it doesn't really matter. There's really just no way that he can break through our Stonewall defense, especially if I pre-cycle like a Magic Archer. Then if he goes Balloon, I can just go bomb tower. He might like rush me opposite lane because he's like, he doesn't have Magic Archer in cycle, but we'll see. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, we're going to do this. See what he spends here. Probably just a building. Yeah. Yep. Okay, still don't yet to have seen his win condition. Unless it's just Miner chip. Yeah, there's the Balloon. And just like I talked about, no big spell. My man's going to have an awful time breaking through our defense. Like a god-awful time. We have a Tornado. We have 2 Balloons. The Magic Archer. And even Evo Valkyrie swings at the balloons, so he's just not going to have a good time. I can tell you that right now. Nice. Really good Miner to tank for that second wall breaker, and at this point, we can kind of just chip him out. So could I have asked for a better matchup? No, I definitely could not have asked for a better matchup. This is probably one of the best matchups in the game, so that's funny that we get to play it. Let's go like this. And my man is just desperate. I can feel the desperation. I see what he's trying to do, but now he can't defend against this wall breaker push because the Miner's tanking. And even if this took out the bomb tower, we could tornado it to the King Tower. So W matchup, hard counter. So if you don't like Balloon, you should run this deck. We'll hold that dub and see you in the next game. This guy's name is Try My Deck. We'll see about that. Alrighty. Dagger Duchess is interesting. It does good against a lot of things in this deck, so we might need to get kind of creative. I'm going to go try and get a King Tower activation here, although my cycle isn't great for it, but that's okay. This is an important King Tower activation to learn. You kind of go for like an early NATO to pull it to the middle, and you can see the skeletons will walk towards your tower. So nice to have that in your pocket against Skeleton Barrel. We're going to go Magic Archer here early. I don't have a NATO, so I'm just hoping for a naked or a raw lineup. And we get it. Get good damage as well. I have confidence in our ability to defend this. A Valkyrie here to help keep our bomb tower healthy and DPS down this Goblin Giant, and we're going to be okay. So good start. We get the King Tower activated, and we get a nice little lineup. So I have little to complain about. Because I overspent a little bit on that Marcher, I don't want to support this any further and kind of put myself into a hole. Okay, I need to go Miner here. A little late on the Tornado, but that's fine.
You're so dull.
Those are obviously bad wall breakers. I didn't think he was going to drop a Skeleton King at the bridge. A little bit of BM coming out from my opponent. I need to defend this very, very carefully. I'm going to have to eat some damage on the right in order to save myself on the left. Okay, cool. Yeah, King Tower paying dividends already. Look at that. We would have eaten so much more damage if we didn't have King Tower activated. So far, so good. I like the matchup as well. I just need to be careful that I'm not overzealous and overspend. And I want to be intentional with my magic archers. I don't want to be too predictable. Okay, we're going to go Bomb Tower here because it'll defend both things. Misplaced it, but it'll still defend both things. Oh, wow. Was not ready for that. Okay. That misclick on the Bomb Tower cost me so much damage because he went for the clone on it. Okay, I'm fine going same lane in this matchup. We definitely can get some good Magic Archer lineups. I'm going to go Miner on the inside here. And then I'm going to pre-log for like a Goblin Gang or something like that. Yeah, or, I mean, he has only Swarm cards pretty much. So, beautiful plays there. I'm super happy with that defense. Bomb Tower in the right spot this time. It's going to clean everything up. Okay. Might go for like a clone or something crazy over there. Valkyrie's going to do work. Beautiful Valkyrie. And because he's running Dagger Duchess, I'm going to spam him really, really hard. He can't play anything because the Valkyrie's just going to take it out. The Valkyrie's just going to take out whatever he plays because all he has is Swarm cards. And he was BMing. And bro was BMing. Oh, so satisfying, dude. So satisfying. All he can do is go in here. All he can do is spam me. Okay. Wait for it. And Tornado kills everything off. So we're going to go ahead and give him the good luck because he BM'd this a little bit. We have an amazing matchup, though. Don't get it twisted. That's 2 amazing matchups in a row against 2 bot players. We'll hold that W, and we'll see you in the next game. All right, into likely our last match of the video. If you made it this far, you have my heart. Thank you so much for watching. Trying to get as many videos out as I can. You know, posting a video every day. I've seen a lot of people be like, I enjoy watching your videos every single day. Okay, we're going to be absolutely disgusting here. And hope he doesn't have a big spell. But look at this lineup. Oh, gosh. Oh, look at the damage. We just took so much of his tower. Wow, I feel kind of dirty after that, but we'll take it. Okay, Bomb Tower and Log and Skeletons because I don't want this to get too much damage. So we actually took no damage there. Beautiful defense. Good to know that he's running Hog. I didn't want to risk going for the King Tower activation when he had all of those troops down. So my man did not like that Magic Archer lineup. He was not a fan. That's fair. He did just cycle a Valkyrie in the back, though. Like, that was kind of a crazy play. We're going to go Miner and then Delayed Wall Breakers. Then depending on what he plays, maybe like a Skarmy or something. Okay. Bro just ate that entire push. Okay. He gave up? Maybe? What is happening? This is supposed to be the last game of the video, and bro is not playing anything. Okay. Well, it looks like our boy Andy just threw in the towel. Can't say that I've seen that before. Well, I guess I've seen it before. All right, well, I don't want this to be the last game, so GG's to Andy, but not really. And we're going to go ahead and hop into one more match. Yeah, okay, he gave up. So we're going to hold that W, and we'll see you in one more bonus game. All right, into our last match of the video. That last match was really weird. I didn't expect bro to give up after we got one Magic Archer lineup, but that's okay. Gives us the opportunity to log on the wrong lane. Okay, my bad. I was trying to log on the left where the Spirit was. Looks like he's going to be running one of the decks from one of my previous videos, Royal Hog Cycle. We should have a decent matchup here. Actually, I think this is a really good matchup because we have Bomb Tower and Valkyrie, so we're going to be A-okay. As long as we don't butcher our defenses, we're going to be looking good. Yep, okay, it is definitely the deck that I was thinking of, so that's good to know. I'm going to force out the ability here with the Marcher, at least hopefully. He should pop the ability if he's not crazy. Perfect. So ability comes down. That's fine with me. I mean, the Queen without her ability is like just not that good. So we're going to do this, Skeletons, and then I think I'm just going to go for a King Tower activation over here, pulling the piggies to the King Tower. My Valkyrie placement was not the best, unfortunately, but I should have played the Valkyrie lower. I was kind of worried about the queen. Okay. He has a building. This deck usually runs a cannon and delivery, so he has so many options for this. Yeah, he goes for the cannon. So, kind of worth it to get our King Tower activation. We only took a few hundred bit of damage, and I think that's fine. We can go minor. If you go skeletons, we can go log. Yep, it's worth logging. We're going to end up cycling the log anyway, so we might as well help our minor get a little bit more chip damage. Okay, like I said, with Valkyrie and Bomb Tower and all of that, we have really a lot of good defense against the Queen. I'm not going to go Marcher this time. I think they might predict it. A good player will kind of catch on to it. Yeah, and you can see he would have predicted it. So, better to just not go for that mix. Okay. Okay, with King Tower and Valkyrie and Magic Archer, we do very, very well here. I assume he's going to pop the ability, so that's why I went for the Minor, just to tank for that. And beautiful. Does need to spend on that one wall breaker, and he goes for a log. So decent defense there. I just need to be mindful that he has an Earthquake cycle, and I do not. So at the end of the day, he can spell cycle me pretty hard, and I can't. So I'm just going to be careful of that. Try not to give him too much Earthquake value, and we're going to be happy campers. Okay, I'm going to pre-cycle my Evo Valkyrie. He just goes for the raw Earthquake. I think that's a fine play by him. I'm not going to say that that's a bad play. Okay, okay, Bomb Tower low. Tornado everything back. Okay, that's fine. Defensive wall breakers are a fine move. He just used the ability. This is a crazy play, but I'm going to go for a Magic Archer onto the Spirit. And then Valkyrie Log actually full counters the pigs, especially if you have King Tower activated. So good Marcher there. Kind of bringing us back into this match, which isn't very, very big. He has to spend somewhere. Okay, I'm hoping the Valkyrie does work on that cannon. I don't think it's going to, though. Not enough. Okay. Ooh, maybe one? Nah, not quite. Magic Archer on the skeletons because I'm desperate for damage. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. And he goes for the queen. We're going to tornado the queen back. I want him to panic, use the ability. Fortunately, he doesn't. So we're going to go like this anyway, and it should take care of the queen. No, 1 HP queen. You hate to see it. Yep. Okay, we're going to go for defensive wall breakers as well. Don't want to mess around. This is a really close matchup. I hate not having a big spell, but that's how this deck works. All right. So far, so good. He just goes for the Earthquake cycle. And like I said, I can't do a ton about it, so it is what it is. Okay. I'm going to try and like hit him with the lane mix. Maybe he won't be ready for me to go opposite lane. Tornado. He needs to pop the ability, otherwise we're going to get damage. Okay. This is tight. Okay, let's go like this. Yep, goes for the pre-cannon. That's smart. I'm going to try and snipe it with the Marcher. The only thing about the high Marchers is they can go Royal Delivery on it, and it does like a pretty good job. Okay, we're going to Bomb Tower like this, and then Valkyrie to pull everything in. Oh, come on, Valkyrie. Come on, Valkyrie. Beautiful, beautiful. You don't pull this back because he's going to pop the ability. He actually didn't pop the ability. I thought for sure he was going to. Go like this. Tornado everything back. Give me a lineup. Give me a lineup. Give me a lineup, please. He doesn't have another queen ability, I don't think. And I think we edged him out. Wow, GG's. That matchup ended up being harder than I expected because they can kind of just go for Earthquake cycle, but that was a really fun match. I think a good takeaway is being aggressive with your Magic Archers because they can defend your minor wall breakers very easily. So you saw an interesting and pretty even matchup there. We're going to hold that dub, and I'll catch you in the outro. And that's going to do it for today's video. Here's the deck one more time in case you want to take a screenshot and try it out for yourself. And I'll put the deck link in the YouTube description as well, so you can just open it in the app. Please give this deck a try. It's fun. It's so challenging. And like I said, it's not often you get to play with the Tornado card. Most players don't run the Tornado. They run a big spell instead. So give it a try. Maybe you'll fall in love with it. And as always, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate you. And I would love to see you in another video real soon. Peace.